It's live now, okay? So guys, this is stretching with Anna, Queen of Bells. She'll be coming in soon. It starts at 4:30, so we got 6 more minutes. But anybody that's tuned in now, just hold on and she'll get started soon. We just finished the workout and we're sweaty. Good time to start stretching. So for people that are not warm, they should do some jumping jacks and just start moving a little bit, because it's always better to start stretching when you're warm. So anybody that's tuned in for the session with Anna of stretching and mobility, just start doing some jumping jacks, 8, and some squats, 8, and rest a bit and repeat till you're nice and warm. We're already warm, we just finished our workout. Is there anybody that's on this channel watching now and waiting for Anna's stretching? If so, just leave a message so we can see that this thing is actually working. Anybody? Leave a comment, just so we see that it's working.
Good morning.
I'm looking to learn
something.
Pedro.
Hi, Pedro.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay. We've got 3 minutes and we'll get started, guys, with some stretching. Okay, good, Michael. Okay, and great. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Hi, Joma Pachas. Good. Hi, Pedro. Great. If you guys got a towel would be good, because we're going to roll it up and use it as well. So if you haven't got a towel, go and grab a towel quickly. Okay, 2 minutes and we'll get going. Okay, thanks Pedro, thanks for that. 13 people watching. Why don't you join in on the stretching, guys? Okay, 1 minute and we'll get going. So get your mats ready or whatever, your towel beside you. Okay, for those of you who've just joined us, we've just finished a workout, so that's why we all look hot and sweaty, and there's a few others that did the workout as well. That's in our private group, Caveman in a Circle. So if you're just joining us, you just woke up, just do a few jumping jacks, just to get the blood flowing, a few quarter squats or so, and then you'll be nice and warm. Okay, let's get going, hey? So I'm going to move over to my mat. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on stretching out the back and the spine. Place your hands under your shoulders here, okay? Walk the feet back, alright? And now we're going to move the hips up into a downward dog. I want you to push your head right through your shoulders here, okay? So if you find that you've got weak wrists, I want you to press your weight through the fronts and the tops of your hands here. Spread your fingers apart, lock the lats down, pull the lats down and back, push your head through and try and get your butt as high as you can. Yes, your heels are slightly off the ground. Okay, keep the feet about hip distance apart. Now we're going to slowly walk the heels out, so we're stretching through the calves. I'll be turning my head every now and then just so you can see what I'm doing, and so I've got your attention. And I want you to concentrate on your breathing. Nice deep breath in, through the nose and out. Nothing too heavy. Okay, now what we're going to do here is we're going to raise one leg. It doesn't matter which leg. You're going to slowly bring it up. And we're going to bend at the knee, okay? We're opening up the hips. Oh yeah. Keep pressing the head through to the shoulders. Okay, now from there, we're going to bring the knee right in and into a pigeon. So you're going to slowly just bring that knee to where it feels good for you, or the front foot. If you're very flexible, take it out at 90 degrees. If you're not, you don't want to feel it on your knee at all. Your foot needs to come in closer to your groin. Now you want to lift the chest up, look up, and keep the hips nice and square. And you should feel a nice stretch through your glute here. Good, okay, now come back into a plank position, curl your back toes under, okay, downward dog. Okay, now we're going to take the other leg up, stretch and bend at the knee. Okay, step that front foot through into a pigeon. Adjust as you need to and look up. Keep the chest up. Keep the hips nice and square. And just relax. You want to just try and focus on connecting your mind to your body and your muscles. Where are you supposed to be feeling this stretch? You want to feel it through the glutes, okay? You're opening up your hips here as well. Okay, curl the back toes under. We're going to come back into downward dog. Press the butt up. Really press the head through the shoulders. Now we're going to lower the hips, come into plank, lower the hips into upward dog. Now you should not feel this in your lower back whatsoever. Squeeze your glutes. If you've got a weak lower back, okay, and you need to work on the lower back, and you're finding that it is hurting, even though you're squeezing your glutes, come down onto your forearms. This is an alternative, and just press the chest up to where it feels good for you, okay? And just concentrate on squeezing those glutes and lifting up. back under the shoulders. Okay, stay on the knees. Okay, now from here we're going to do cat-cow. We're going to pull the belly button in towards the spine, lift up as tall as you can through the upper back, and hollow the lower back through, look up. Taco's giving you a side demonstration there. Lift up through the upper back. And breathe out as you look up. And again. Okay, one more time. Now from here, we're going to actually just step 1 foot through, okay? Keep the back knee down, open the front knee here, and we're going to do some thoracic rotations. All right, so you're going to, it's called the deep lunge test as well, so test to see how tight your hips are. If you can't get the forearm to the ground, just take it to where you can. Even the hand down is fine, and then we're going to lift up through the top arm. Open the chest. We're going to do this 5 times. Nice and slow, no need to rush. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Last one. Okay, now from here, we're going to pulse a few times. We're going to come into the hip flexors here. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to shift the bum back and we're going to pulse through the hamstring. Okay, so it's more of a dynamic stretch. You're stretching the back of your leg. Come forward again. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and again. Last time. Okay, and let's change it over. Same thing. You want to tuck your tailbone under, push the hip forward, open up the front knee. Okay, and we're going to do the thoracic rotations here. 5 times. Rotate the palm at the top. Taco, you keep going. I'm going to see if there's any more people that have joined in. Any questions? Hi Anna and Taka, which is the way to... Okay, maybe he's asking about kettlebells. We're in a stretching session at the moment, Alejandro. How about we'll answer your question at the end of the session, if that's okay.
Back.
Okay? All right. Hey? All right. Did you do 5?
I sure did.
Okay. All right. Now from here, let's bring the feet in and let's go into a deep squat. A deep squat. Just put your elbows to the inner knees and really push the knees apart. You can do it as tacos with the arms out. I like to bring my palms together. Okay, now we're going to bring the hands down and we're going to flip over onto our back. We're going to bring the knees in, give them a big hug, stretching out the spine from a the opposite direction. Just rotate your ankles there. Now we're going to move into a happy baby pose. So we're going to grab the insides of the arcs of our feet, or you can grab the outsides, okay? And just open up the heels towards the ceiling. The knees come to the outsides of your rib cage. You want to stop your bum from rolling up. You want to just try and keep that bum as flat as you can to the ground. And breathe. Okay, now let's just extend one leg into the hand, foot into the hand, and just do it alternately. Stretching out the hamstrings. You also feel the stretch through the adductors. Four more. Now from here, we're just going to roll it over, come into a child's pose. So open the knees, all right? Slide your hands forward and sit your bum back on your heels. I want you to press your fingers into the ground so you're really getting a good stretch through your lats, your chest, your shoulders as well. Hands over to one side. Now we're going to get a deeper stretch through one side of the lat. And change, other way. Stretch the forearms, the wrists. Just going to walk the hands out, transfer the weight from one side to the other, looking up. Move the fingers to the sides. And we're going to reverse it. Come onto the backs of your hands. Okay, now we're really going to work on opening up the hips. Okay, so what we're going to do here is not a very comfortable stretch, this one. So make some room. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're just going to slowly walk the forearms forward. Okay, and what we're going to do here is open the feet up behind you. So I've actually got a 90 degrees here with my legs. Okay, now you're going to push your bum back as much as you can, and then we're slowly going to move forward. Okay. Yeah, it's not comfortable at all, but the more we do it, the more our hips become open. Okay, you can move the forearms in a little bit, push your bum back. Take it very, very gently, this one, guys. Take it to where it's okay for you. If you're feeling it in your lower back, don't go as deep. Okay. Okay, now from here, I want you to stay still, and we're just going to add some internal and external rotation of the hip by moving the lower leg. So from here, I'll just quickly show you side on. going to do internal, external rotation. Okay, just little movements, 5 each side. Slowly come on back, come onto your hands, keep the knees open. Now we're going to stretch the quads out and the hip flexors. We're just coming back onto the hands. Look up. Now if you want to take this stretch a little bit deeper, you can come onto your forearms, okay? Try and keep the butt nice and low to the ground as you can. You even want to take it a step further. You can come, this is a very advanced stretch, guys, so I don't suggest you do it unless you've got the experience and the flexibility. You either stay here, option 1, option 2, the forearms, option 3 is come back into reclining hero. Okay? Slowly come on up. Okay, come back into a child's pose. Ease off gently through the spine. Okay. Now just step 1 foot forward. We're going to come into a hip flexor stretch. Tuck your tailbone under, push the hip forward. And we're going to raise the arms up. Lift up nice and tall. Looking up. And now take the opposite arm to the opposite, behind the opposite knee, other hand behind your lower back, and gently look over your opposite shoulder. Change it over, same thing, tuck under, push forward, lift up tall, and bring it around, looking over. Now we're going to go into a tabletop, or a bridge, I should say. So we're going to turn over. You're going to actually lift your hips up, okay? Press your feet into the ground and lift your hips up. Keep your hand under your shoulder, okay? So what we're doing here is we're stretching the chest and the bicep. Just bring the other hand over, let it hang. Just slowly rotate the neck. Keep pressing the heels into the ground, squeezing your glutes. Now with that top arm, we're slowly just going to rotate. A few times one way, and a few times the other way. Okay, now if you're finding that you're having problems staying up in that position, just come on down and then come up again. All right, now we're going to change arms. Same thing, other way. Press through the heels, lift the hips up. Rotating the head, nice and gently. Okay, rotate the arm. direction. Okay, coming on out of it. Right, coming to standing position. Right, let's push the hips forward and the butt back. Full hip circles here, nice and slow. Try not to do too much talking in this because I just really want you just to wind down, connect the mind to the body. Let's go the other way. Eventually you want your body to move without pain. Okay, so the more we can do flexibility, mobility, working your joints nice and freely, the less you will succumb to injury. Or if you've got injuries, it will help with them. Okay, now bring the feet together, put your hands on your kneecaps and slowly rotate the knees, working on your knee and ankle flexibility. And change. Okay, bring the feet apart. Nice and wide as you can. Okay, we're going to slowly lower down. If you can just come to your hands, that's fine, or your forearms, even deeper. Now just let your head hang there. Oh, my foot slipped there, gone a bit deeper. Slowly come back up. Now you can slowly walk the feet in, or you can jump them in. Okay, now bring the feet together. We're going to deep breath in, keep the arms up, come onto the balls of your feet, and we're slowly going to come down into a Hindu squat. Okay, look ahead of you. The knees come forward. Keep breathing. Really, really good for strengthening the legs. Come on up and working on your balance. Three more. Lift up nice and tall through the hands. We're going to move the feet over to one side. Okay, so both feet pointing in one direction, about 1.5 foot distance. Bring the back hand behind your lower back, top arm up, and we're slowly just going to push the hips back. All right, opening up your thoracic here. You can bend the front knee, or you can keep it straight. You're going to feel a nice stretch through the glute. Now we're going to release that back arm and we're going to come down a little bit deeper. Now if you can't keep your knee straight, the option here is to put your forearm onto your thigh. You want to feel that stretch through the glute and the hamstring here. Keep pushing your butt back. Look up or you can look down, whatever feels better for your neck. Okay, let's change it over. Same positioning with the feet, the other way. Back arm on the slowly look up to your top hand. Open up that top shoulder. You can keep the front knee bent, and you can keep it straight. Look down or up, what feels better for you. Okay, slowly bring that behind hand to the front. And you can open up a little bit more. We're going to work a little bit more on balance now. I'm going to go back and reposition the feet again, the other side. Okay, I'm going to come back into a star with the arms open, look to the ground, focus on a point, and we're going to just lift the back leg up. Squeeze the glutes. Optional, keep the toe down at the back, just work on your balance and pick it up just a little bit at a time. Okay, even if you're just here, we all start out somewhere, we've got to start out somewhere, and then as you become more advanced, you can lift that back leg up, and you can go a bit deeper. How'd you go with that one? Now we're going to do the other side. Alright, take your time. Open up. And you'll find that you are better on one side more than the other. Going here, guys. Any questions? Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you. You joining in on the stretching? Thanks, Brandon. All right, now we're really going to test your balance as well in another pose. It's called the aeroplane pose. All right, so we're going to, same thing as the star, but we're moving forward here. Find your balance on one leg. It doesn't matter which foot you start off on. Slowly lift the back leg up, bring the arms out, open up, spread your fingers, spread your wings, lift the back leg up and come on down. How'd we go with that one? Okay, now we're going to do the other side. I'll do a side on view. Let's go. Arms out. Take your time, focus on a point. It's always good to challenge the mind, challenge the body in different ways. So now, bring the feet together. You want to hip hinge forward, so you're going to break from the hips. And we're just going to slowly curl down, upper back, roll the shoulders forward, vertebrae by vertebrae. Okay? Let the head hang down. Relax it. Just move the neck. You don't need to touch the ground if you're not there. Just go to where you can go. Your knees are slightly soft, okay, so you don't need to fully lock them out. You can keep them slightly soft. Now as you breathe in, as you exhale, You want to slowly bring your head a little bit more forward to your shins. Okay? Now what we can do here, for those of you who can, you can bring your fingers and stand on them with your heels and pull your forehead in to your shins. On each exhalation, come down a little bit further. Pull your forehead in more to your knees. Okay, slowly release the fingers. Now don't come up fast on this one. We want to come up nice and slow, because if we come up fast, we'll get all dizzy. The blood, we want to slowly let the blood drain back from our heads. Okay, so walk the hands just up your knees. Now we're going to push the knees back with the hands. My shoulders come back and I've got a neutral spine. Now you're starting to feel the blood drain slowly back through the body from the head. Okay, come up, unroll the shoulders, open up the chest, push the hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Okay, from here you're going to bring the shoulders forward. You're going to wrap your hands behind your shoulders, give yourself a big hug and open up again. And again. Two more times. Deep breath in. And again. Okay. All right, so let's just loosen up through the shoulders there. And the other way. Okay guys, so if you've got any other questions, or I think we'll finish there for today. That was 30 minutes of nice stretching here. Got some new ideas. Greetings from Finland. Oh, thanks Murray, thank you. I'm leaving now, Anna. That was a nice stretching session, thanks. Thanks Anand, thank you. All right, so if you want any more stretching sessions, guys, just let me know and we can work on putting them on at a time that's suitable for you. Especially on a Sunday, I think. Well, most people are available, or Saturday or Sunday. So thanks guys. If there's no other questions, I'm going to sign off here. All right.